Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a treat tonight. The views stated in this track are solely of the Block himself and cannot be reproduced or retransmitted except by Block Basics Productions, BBP, and their affiliates.
Yeah, no, I'm crazy about bringing you down. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 479 of the Terrell Effect. We are here with the sensation known as Junior Dread. Let's get into this track so you can hear what he said. All right, let's go.
Bomb.
Can kill you tomorrow. You got to make your choice. You must talk about gangster life, cause they don't know about the real life. When you have to see another you die and another mother bury a child. Yes, they talk about gangster life. They don't know about the real life.
Really, YouTube? You're gonna do me dirty like that?
YouTube. Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not paying us the way they're supposed to, and we're still not going at them the way we should. So then we use it another way to try and big ourselves up, and this is how they're going. Yo, listen, madness. Okay, so you know what? I was ready for something like this. Let's go.
Now you're rigging and jigging to the king lives on our brain. The man called Junior Dread, the man called Brother Culture in a combination style. I want to make you versatile. Strictly disciplined child.
Now we got the control. We have the whole strong. I'm on a rocket, cause we lock it, so we have to keep the control. Cause we no play no games. Cause we are Rasta, we no beg, no friend. We got the control. We have the whole strong. I'm on a rocket, cause we lock it, so we have to keep the control. We come to place them all. No one can stop we now.
Come say Jackie, me a Jackie, and I move down the street. And so done me come fi mash up the tape. Beg you come early, nobody come late. Go tell them Culture be no hesitate. Why? Me work for the mic man and this ya youth now wait. Me hold up on the mic and this ya wanna heavy weight. Me move up past the border and the people know what me. Come down, we in a party. Hey.
Now we got the control. We have the whole strong. I'm on a rocket, cause we lock it, so we have to keep the control. Cause we no play no games. Cause we are Rasta, we no beg no friend. We got the control. We have the whole strong. I'm on a rocket, cause we lock it, so we have to keep the control. We come to bless them all. No one can stop it now.
Thomas and live torpedo come to sing good. Time no time to make joke. When me come a dance, the vibe must revoke. Me hold for the microphone and then them know me no joke. Me a chat on the bubble mic, make up the rock. Bubble mic, make up the rock, and this year you man on the top. Me say whether them a come from near and me say whether them a come from far. Junior Dread, him a the body singer.
Now we got the control. We have the whole strong. I'm on a rocket, cause we lock it, so we have to keep the control. We no play no games. Cause we are Rasta, we no beg no friend. We got the control. We have the whole strong. I'm on a rocket, cause we lock it, so we have to keep the control. We come to bless them all. No one can stop me now.
Thomas say sometimes me humble, sometimes me switch. Some of them are gone and them a get ditch. Me a walk with the bubble mic, cause this year you man come for run. And when me come a dance, me not take it for fun. Junior Dread up on the right and Culture be up on the left. And we dub it to the blind and to the cripple and the deaf. And me up on the microphone and everybody know what me. Ragamuffin on the mic MC.
Now we got the control. We have the oldest young. I'm on a rocket, can we lock it so we have to keep the control. Can we no play no games? Can we a rasta, we no beg no friend. We got the control. We have the oldest young. I'm on a rocket, can we lock it so we have to keep the control. We can be blessed them all. No one can stop me now.
No one can stop we now, now. No one cannot stop we now. They cannot stop we now, now. None of them can stop we now. Junior J, you're stronger every day. Can't stop we now. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yes, I.
All right. All right. So the vibe has been
Yeah.
set. The mood is mellow and things are gone. How are you doing today, King?
Everything blessed, man. Give thanks for the link, you know. Greetings to each and everyone out there. See, Junior Jade, respect.
I know. So, oh my gosh. So now we're bouncing this thing around. There we go. No, y'all don't need to see me. I'm just in the studio. Y'all need to see him, the man doing the thing. Whereabouts are you now?
Well, right now I'm at St. Louis. Uh, it's like they call the Jamaican city of reggae in Brazil, you know.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. What's the event?
Well, right now it's carnival time here, so they invite me to sing on the carnival. So I'm gonna sing with a band. It's gonna be like 4 shows. So right now I'm at the hotel waiting for the next interview because it's like a big thing, television, whole heap of people there. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay,
non-stop
that's so
work.
nice. Well, thank you for taking a minute out of the chaos to come and talk to us here over at the Terrell Effect. We appreciate it. Um, I've only ever had one dub plate done for me. And I said when I had that done, I was gonna get more done. I need to back that up a bit more. But what is the art? What is the key to making a good dub plate?
For me, it's all about like fit what the sound or the DJ want
Yeah.
because we want do it properly. Sometimes it's like a how you call it, like a clash thing. So sometimes we change the lyrics a bit for a clash thing, like killer sound type of thing. And
Okay.
sometimes it's just bigging up the sound. And for me, it's really about like what what type of work the sound is doing, because we always support the real people, who use the music to, promote the equality, respect. And for me, when the producer, DJ, or sound have this type of thing is the best, not just like they'll play it and, ego thing. No, we are really for the message and to uplift everybody, from the
Ah,
sound engineer. Yeah.
all right, all right. Okay, that's big. That's big. Um, I have to let you know your melody on that track, man. That's catchy. That's catchy. It's so catchy. I'm sitting here, and as I'm talking to you, I can still hear the control. You have to hold it in the back of my
Sure,
head.
sure.
So, lodge up yourself, King. We're
Yeah,
about to
man.
we're about to take a quick commercial break. We will get back to the comment as soon as we do return. This is the Terrell Effect, episode 479, and we're here with Junior Jet. We'll be right back.
Bam, bam.
All right, we're back. So there's a comment out there. JZ1DX6 says W. I don't know if that's some new age modern greeting or something like that. You know how these kids are nowadays, like they're skibbity this and they're, you know what I mean? They're etc. That I don't know. Like, do you find that the whole like the language of the youth has become more distant than that of their elders?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think like everything in life, it's always moving, changing.
Mhm.
So I really think that this is the thing about life, everything changes and recreates. And so it happens with the language too. So the people nowadays, because of the internet, they are starting to, change the way they communicate. So
Mhm.
sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be tricky. It
Yeah,
really depends. Yeah.
yeah, no, it's 100% true. And I mean, like, even as artists or wordsmiths, it's easy to put things together kind of thing. But then when people who don't speak that same language come around, it's like, you have to find a way to interpret it. You know,
True,
but that's life. That's life, I guess. You gotta know how to roll with the punches.
true.
What was your first experience? What experience with music made you want to pursue becoming a performer?
Well, I was born in a Christian family, so
Okay.
music was always there, as a spiritual thing when I was like a real kid. And
Mhm.
as I grew up, we start to, look for different things. And when I check it out, reggae music, well, I used to listen to a lot of like hip hop, rock music, and it was nice. But
Mhm.
when I first listened to reggae music, back then it was like a real revolutionary thing for me because
Mhm.
I'm a mix, right? Like a black and Portuguese and Brazil, right?
Okay.
And back then, we always look for some, I think it happened with a lot of, African people from the diaspora, they
Mhm.
are searching for their identity, when
Yes.
they're out of Africa, right? So when we first listened to reggae music, it was like straight, I just got, the attention for the lyrics and the meaning of the lyrics. So it changed the whole perception of the word, and it's still spiritual. So this
Yes.
is really what, you know, got my attention. Sure.
And you can tell that you're a true student of the craft because it's not like you're just out there saying words. You know what I mean? It's like you're putting the passion, the energy, the vibe into it. Like the first song, that was one of the first songs I've heard of yours, and like that song should like out here in Canada, they don't represent reggae as well as they should. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But in representing it, that should be one of the songs they use to highlight the quality of the music that we produce. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Sure.
It, it,
Yeah, man.
I mean, I grew up on Barris, Bob,
Yeah.
Peter,
Sure.
Peter Tosh, make me say it proper. I grew up on Barris,
Yeah.
and Peter Tosh and Oud, Bob
Foundation.
Marley and all of them, you know. So when we come around, I hear some of the people that go on now, and you have to give credit to Movado and Vibes and all of them who are doing their
Yeah.
thing, but like you don't hear the quality of music that I just heard. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
Yeah,
Some of
but
the, go ahead.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, man. But we have to do our own thing, and this music really like changed my life. Because I was born in the ghetto. Here they call it favela, right? Just like Jamaica, but not zinc fence type of slum. It's a
Okay.
little different, but it's ghetto same way. And this music really changed my life because when you're born in the ghetto, you face a lot of violence and a lot of tribulation, right? And
100%.
sometimes if you don't have like a guidance, you can end up doing bad things. So this music really helped me out to stay out of problem and go after something better.
That's
So
good, man. That's good because
yeah,
not everybody can do what we've done. I mean, I'm a gangster by no right unless you're talking about the definition of taking care of your family and your community. You know what I mean? Like,
sure,
if that's the
yeah,
case,
this is the
then
real
like,
gangster.
you know what I mean? If that's what it is, then that's what it is. But like,
Yeah, man.
I came up from like some ghetto areas, and it's not to create detriment to my family or anything like that, but that's sometimes all you can afford when you have the situations that you're dealing with.
Yeah,
And the options to come out of it are slim. Slim.
sure.
You have to make your own opportunities. You have to, you know what I mean? You have to rise above the challenge and exercise
Exactly.
integrity through adversity. And even when you're doing that, people aren't always giving you the credit that you deserve for what you've overcome. Oh, everybody has the same opportunity. We're all born the same. Lie.
True.
Lie. And I'm calling it right
Yeah.
out. You know
True.
what you know what I mean? So like when it comes down to it, and you do see problems and you take those problems and you make a solution out of those problems, then yeah, you need to big yourself up.
True. Yeah, man, this is what we've been doing, since day one, and just like you're talking about the music and how it changed over time. And for me, it's just like a tree, you have to, you have different fruits, but you still have to take care of the roots.
100%. 100%,
Yeah,
man. And that's the thing. It's like one thing that we need to do more, well, I'd like to see more anyways, is the same kind of adulation that other genres have for their elders. I'd like to see us big up our elders in our you know what I mean, in our genres as well. Like large
true,
people who have been doing it before us and made it possible for us to do it instead of trying to discredit them and malign them and put them in a disposition so they can't do what they have to do to feed themselves. You know what I
true.
mean? That's
Yeah,
just
man,
thinking big.
true. Yeah, and in Brazil, it's crazy because here in Brazil, the majority of the reggae crowd, they
Yeah.
love the foundation artists here in Brazil. Like here in Brazil, if you bring like Movado, if you bring like any type of big artist or dancehall nowadays, they don't really pay attention. But if you bring like Israel Vibration, like Max Romeo came, before he made his passage, and
hmm
big shows, big crowd. People here in Brazil, they love the roots for real.
hmm So, what would you find is the biggest difference between, I'm going to call them your internal cultures? Because, like, I have this one segment called Conflicts of a Jamaican Canadian Conscience, because I'm a Canadian born to Jamaican parents. So
Okay.
it's two different cultures, you know what I mean? Like, they're both
Yeah.
they're both black, but at the same time, the cultures are different. So, for you
Yeah.
being Portuguese, Jamaican, you said?
Yeah. Portuguese and African.
African,
Yeah,
Portuguese, and
because
African. So, what would you
yeah,
find are two of the biggest differences of those cultures, and what are the two of the biggest similarities?
between African and Portuguese.
Yes, and I'm gonna let you think about that for a second because I got to do a quick shameless plug before we go to commercial. Um,
Okay.
this episode of the Terrell Effect is brought to you in part by Jacks of All Trades. Jacks of All Trades, if you can name it, she could tame it. Servicing Niagara and beyond. Also, we are a part of the Village Global Network. We make the network servicing listeners in over 193 countries worldwide. We'll be right back.
Bomb.
All right. So now, yeah, similarities and differences.
Well, like Portuguese people, they're from Europe, so they are more like kind of more chill in a way, because African heritage, we are always like more cultural, we have music, the culture, the vibrant energy,
The
this is, I
colors,
think
the
is,
fabrics, yeah,
yeah,
the flavors, yeah,
exactly.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest difference, but in Brazil, it's really mixed. Like you can tell, sometimes, the difference because it's all mingled for real, like the music and but mostly African because Brazil, outside Africa, is the country with the biggest African population, black population out of Africa,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So here where I am, São
Mhm.
Luís is like they have most of the people are black, So
Okay.
sometimes last night I was there just doing some events and it just looked like Jamaica in a way, So it's funny.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of places that have their own little Jamaicas in there, and it's good to see
Sure.
the culture spreading to different regions of the world and kind of because I believe every culture has contributed something good to the way life is right now. You know what I mean? Everyone has,
Sure.
and alternately, there are people who just like to do complicated things to make people's lives difficult.
Exactly.
It is what it is. You gotta learn. You gotta live and learn, deal with it, roll the punches, kind of thing. But I'd rather focus on the people doing the good things, because if you give whatever you give the attention to is what's going to
Growth.
continue.
Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna do that. Now we got another video here. You see this here? Okay. It's called Ruffa. Brother Culture. Yeah, I just got onto this little Lion sound flex, you know. I was going through my timeline and I saw them and I'm just like, okay, let me check this. They have some names on there. That's no small thing, eh?
No, that's crazy, Reggie. Yeah. I work with them like since 2019.
Okay.
And you know they are one of the labels from Europe that really do some real works, like supporting the foundation and the new artists, you know.
Okay.
And they bust big like a couple, I think it was like 2 years ago with the Queen Omega doublet. I think you saw it, right? For the from the Dr. Dre
Yeah.
rhythm. You remember this one?
Mhm.
So it went viral. So after that, they got like a big platform on YouTube and Instagram, TikTok, and it's great because it, you know, made reggae music, you know, make reggae music more, you know, for the
No,
people then,
give
you
them
know,
more attention.
different
Yeah.
people. Yeah, more attention. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get this track going.
Wow.
Now the man called Brother Culture teams up with the great singer, the man called Junior Dread. Life in a Babylon is getting harder. Babylon system a push I and I to the limit. One on one have to come together. One on one have to come together and love. Love is the only way. Stand up in love. Alright.
Life is getting harder, harder and harder. Life is getting rougher, tougher than tougher. Life is getting harder, harder and harder. Life is getting rougher,
It's getting
tougher than tougher.
I want to tell them, Thomas, I get them on the rock and get them on the rock and get up and flow. Tell them, Brother Culture, man, you gone on the go. If fast and me DJ slow, so they put me on the radio up on the stage show. When the culture them on the mic and everybody you be know. Me say ticka ticka to you have to put them in a row. With me hold on the microphone, me come fi hold them too. But if you know say Brother Culture come fi bust them now.
Life is getting harder, harder and harder. Life is getting rougher, tougher than tougher. Life is getting harder, harder and harder. Life is getting rougher, tougher and tougher. Missing life is a taste, missing life is no game. When someone lose it with the money and fame, say don't waste your time, don't wait in vain. I and I are tired, better stop complain. We come fi bring the truth like a river flow. We'll turn up the sound on your stereo, cause after the rain, we got a rainbow. We'll love the life you live and live the life you go. Life is getting harder, harder and harder. Life is getting rougher, tougher than tougher. Life is getting harder, harder and harder. Life is getting rougher, tougher and tougher.
All of the price in the shop it gone up. Walk down the street and the people erupt. People in the street and them a protest. Them a work every week but them a get less. Politician in him office and him a live blessed. Cause then the politician them couldn't care less. You have certain people run big business. You have certain people them live homeless.
Life is getting harder, harder and harder. tougher than tougher.
Balang, balang, balang.
Life is getting harder, harder than harder. Life is getting rougher, tougher than tougher.
I want to tell them, cause inflation busted out the nation. This a revelation from the Bible station. Tell them brother culture of the right vibration. When me come a dance, man, a strict inspiration. Hold up on the mic and everybody know what me. The ragamuffin MC from Brixton City. The one who ram and jam the party. When me come a dance, man, it never empty. You see?
Life is getting harder, harder than harder. Life is getting rougher, tougher than tougher. Life is getting harder, harder than harder. Life is getting rougher, tougher than tougher.
You them in the ghetto, want you them get the right food, the right fruits. Want you them have the tools to survive and forward in this iration. Truth and right stand for all. Fight against injustice. Fight against the wicked. Together we are strong. All together, one love, one vibe, one destiny.
Yes,
You see, these are the kind of tunes that my dad would play while he's making breakfast on a Saturday, you know what I mean, when I'm a youth kind of thing.
nice.
That's a vibe, man. I'm telling you, it's a thing.
Respect.
So when people are talking a thing, they need to mention Junior Dread. You see it?
Yeah, man, give thanks, because we've been doing it for a long time, and it's crazy how people, connect with the music and with the message. People from different culture and background, and it's really a special thing.
Yeah, man. It's special because you're giving them something they can understand and rock with. You know what I mean? It's another thing when they're just pumping out stuff just so people hear it, but when you're actually taking the time to address life issues, then that's a whole different ballgame. But we will be right back after this quick break with my favorite segment of the podcast. We'll be back.
Bomb.
All right, so we are back, and I just have to write this timestamp down so I don't forget it for when we go to TV, and I have my archives just playing while I'm doing other fun stuff. Okay, so this is my favorite segment of the podcast because it's where I flip the script. When I flip the script, I give the guest the opportunity to be the host and say whatever they have to say or ask any questions they may have. So, Junior Dread, you have the floor as we flip the script.
Okay. Well, for me, this music is really a special music because you said it before, right? Jamaica, like a small island, right? Influenced the whole world with his music and his culture, right? And for me to be part of it is a big honor. So here in Brazil, we use this music to really uplift the youths. So I'm a part of a project where we use the music, different type of events, workshops, in the favelas to help the people with the music and make them know that it's, we can get better in life, without doing bad things, So this is what we do.
That's big. That's big. So, what would you say the message of that group is? Like, what's your, I want to say your tagline, like what your goal is over the next year with that business or that group?
Well, for me, it's like everyday thing, because music for me is like food, It's I just have to do it. I don't care if people gonna listen. I still gonna do it. So, I don't do it for the hype, right? Of course, I want the message to get, more and more attention and people around it. But we just do it for the love of the music and the message,
Yeah,
And for me, this is the main thing.
that's big. That's a true artist. This is for the passion, not the payout.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's big. I appreciate I appreciate the time you're taking out to have this conversation. We have, like you said, you have a bunch of things happening over there. So What's your weekend look like?
Well, right now after this interview, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get on a boat where they have like a event for like a small set where I'm gonna sing for these people on a boat.
Okay.
And after at night we have another show. So it's gonna be crazy, like carnival time in Brazil. It's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you must come here check it, Reggie. I tell you.
Honestly, I got to do some traveling. I really do, because I'm making all these connections, and I've been invited to so many places, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta stop saying I can't go, because like clearly, my one rule of thumb is I have to know someone there before I go there.
Yeah, you got a place to stay, Reggie. No worries, yourself.
All right, yeah, let me go. Yeah, Ali, if my wife's watching right now, I can hear her say,
Yeah, you
"What?
can bring your wife, your kids if you have kids.
Yeah,
Bring them, man. Yeah,
we
man.
got a couple kids between the two of us. Yeah, so yeah, definitely. Let's make something work, because I'm getting older. I need to see more of the world. I guess I can't expect everyone to come see me.
Yeah, man, it's just natural, because a lot of artists that I link up with, I always invite them to come to check Brazil. And I got people like Black Omolo from Africa who lives in Amsterdam. We got OBF from France. They came visit me, check the project we have in the favelas,
Yeah.
and they are amazed about the power of the music. So I can't wait to have you here, man. You and your wife, you're gonna love it for sure.
All right. I did say at a young age, I said I wanted to go to at least one place for every letter in the alphabet. So, and
Okay.
it was either Brazil or Belize. So, like,
Yeah, Brazil is the second letter, so you better
there
know.
we go. There it is. There
Yeah.
it is. Oh man. Okay, so I got a couple of tracks here that I gotta play, because I got them today.
Yeah,
Let's see what we
Rasta.
got going on here. I'm gonna do a 16 and out version where I play a quick snippet. Well, I play the first 16 bars and the hook, and then we get out. So let's go. Mr. Vegas, Carnival, Brazil.
Go like it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's the life of the party, baby. I know you feel it, cause it's written all over your face. And I'm reading every single word.
The club's closing, but it's okay. Girl, you know me, I switch location. Yeah, you love party and disco raving. Every night popping out like you're dislocated. What you heard, I don't have it. So me and my ex are still having. Told your girl that you're over and done, but you never told your girls how you phone when you're drunk. I'm the one brother, don't let your energy switch. The Hennessy sip, that's how brothers get flipped. And her arcs round, I don't flip on the words. But let's sip to a verse, and then I sip with the skirt. Good hair and her skin is clean tonight. I'm trying to stretch like a limousine and wise. Your friends always trying to intervene. I think it's clear I'm into you, they can't interfere.
Go Reading every single word.
I more than just one of the newer guys. Who am I? I come too far to just let you decide. Who am I? Who am I? Look. The last of the Mohegans, a fire-breathing dragon. What's happening? I've arrived to supersize my status. Midnight train from Houston bound to travel the Atlas. Bumping 70s Gladys. I can't settle with average. No, you don't feel me, y'all. I don't feel you. I'm still me. You uncomfortable with the real you. I know school scholars that's in the field too. I relate to both sides. Eat, drink, coke side. You don't need both eyes to see that I practically prepared for this my whole life. So why would I stop? I started with a grain of salt and turned it to a rock. My time is now, I can't keep my eye off the clock. If ain't nobody died yet, why you selfish? Clay the killer got it off the muscle. I'm a shellfish, I'm hell-bent on receiving these heavenly blessings. I'm entitled for success, I'm possessive. Look at me shining my weapons. I'm John Wick with the pencil. You lay your hand on my dog, I'm John Wick with the pistol. You ever smelled the pirates running from crystals, cracking the glass? You ever had this stuff cracking and cracking your...
Listen, man, this is a Terrell Effect episode 479. We've been here. We gonna be here. 21 episodes. We've been doing it for 500 times. Come on now. We're here with Junior Dread. Junior Dread's out in Brazil. I'm in Welland, Ontario, Canada. We making international connections, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Mom.
All right, so we're here. We got the final segment of the Terrell Effect for today. Be sure to tune into Culture Shock Radio on Zeno.fm/CULCHASHOCKRADIO. Zeno.fm/Culture Shock Radio. You're in the mix. Come get your fix. Whoo, boy. I'm telling you, man. I know I got like the radio station, the magazine, the podcast, the production studio. I do have like a photo studio going on, and that's just little old me. So what are your top 5 crafts of the art right now?
Well, I do music. I also do some production. I like to do some drawings, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and this type of thing. Surf. I like to surf here in Brazil too.
Say word.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've never done that. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I have the core strength. I got to work on the core strength.
No, man, you come to visit me. You're gonna come back Canada surfing. I'm telling you, easy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So, all right. I do want to invite you to participate in the Celebration of Celebrations this year. Basically, the Celebration of Celebrations is my year-end podcast where we ring in the new year in style by going to different areas of the world and celebrating the artists out there. So, if you are interested, I don't know, it's just February, but it was just January. So,
we got time.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we got time. I want to make this
it would be an honor.
So yeah, man, we'll coordinate. We'll definitely coordinate.
Yeah, when it comes to music, we don't force things. No. We just let it go natural, and if not on this time, on the right time, we're gonna be there for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Like life just let life happen. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's just man. Just like everything we do is just like planting seeds. You plant different seeds and let them grow, and when the time right, you got the fruits. You understand? So just like now we are linking, and it's like a seed have been planted.
Yep, 100%. Gotta shout out the gardener, A. Smith.
Exactly, man. That.
Do the thing. We got a couple of new tracks. We got Belinda Brady, Rise Up, and October London and Snoop Dogg, Make Me Wanna. So we're gonna play these two quick, but yeah, we have enough time to play a sample of these two. Let's go.
Come together, let our hearts unite. Angels fly from around the world, lifting spirits high, leaving our sorrows, so we can be strong. Let's rise. Rise up, there's always tomorrow. Rise up, rise up. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Oh, rise up, rise up, rise up. Rise up. Little girl, don't you cry. You lost your shoes, washed away in muddy waters. Hey, little boy, you lost your home. Now it's changed. There will be a brighter tomorrow. Rise up, rise up, rise up. We will rise up, rise up, rise up. We rise up, rise up, rise
This is a G-Mix brought to you by the mothership. DJ Dreamland, October London, and Snoop Dogg.
Feel the vibe is right. Yeah, touching on your body. Girl, I decide. Give it to me now. Let me feel the sweet. It's dripping off my face. Nothing on face. Oh, baby. The way you move, let me move. Let me get down. Let me get down. Get down. Oh, baby. The way you move, let me move.
All right. We are here with Junior Dread. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to close
Yes,
out the
sir.
show, but before we head out, is there anyone you want to shout out before we close it down?
Now I want shout out for everyone that is listening. Give thanks for the opportunity. To talk about my work and the music and the message. Big up to each and every one. Keep the link up and that. Respect, man. Give
All right,
thanks.
King. On
Hey.
behalf of Junior Dread, it's the block saying, bless up. We out.